Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. You know, dressing properly for Valentine's Day is very important. Or dressing up, you know, your sweetie, making sure that they have something really fun as a Valentine's Day gift. And here to tell us all about the great selection at Christy Sports, Kelly, good morning.
Good morning.
Love our Mondays together. And you have brought quite the selection from Christy Sports today.
Yeah, I thought I'd talk about, since the weather's been so warm lately. I was even in Steamboat last week, and it was like spring skiing. It was great. And then yesterday in Beaver Creek was awesome. But again, it's like that soft, slushy snow, and I was completely overdressed. Realized I needed to get a shell out, so I thought I'd bring some shells today and some layering pieces to go with it.
Oh, I think that's such a good idea. I think a lot of people have experienced this recently, where you're on the mountain and maybe you have like the jacket unzipped, and you just kind of have the
everything flopping around. So there is actually gear for that.
Right. So you can actually streamline. So let's maybe kick off what we have behind us here. So it's nice to just maybe have one or two pieces that you can really put together for these temperatures.
Yeah, I mean, and I love the idea of a shell anyway, because it's so versatile. So depending on the weather, you can just layer up or layer down. You're not really stuck. So it's great for people who are traveling. But yeah, I brought a couple shells from a couple different brands, and you'll see some prints, you know, Volcom and Burton. And then of course we have the really nice Arc'teryx, and this is the first time that they've done more of a stretched shell. Usually you'll see their material feels a little more crunchy, so this is a really nice soft hand to it, but completely waterproof, windproof. So it's protecting you from the elements. It's just not adding any insulation.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah.
So basically, you recommend kind of starting with a shell.
Yep.
That's your top layer, and then just choosing the right base layer to go underneath that
exactly.
shell. Okay.
So I would like to say if you can keep it within 2 or 3 layers, especially when it's warmer out. You know, yesterday I could have gotten away with one nice base layer. We have a white one behind me that's from Spider, so that would be a great base layer. Really soft, easy to get underneath, and then fits really nicely underneath your shell. And then we have there's another orange piece by Arc'teryx behind me that is the Atom LT, and what's great about that is that transitions really easily to street if you're just walking the dog, but that also really lightweight but traps the heat if you need it, or is very breathable also. So. Yeah.
So really nice options, and what I do love too about your gear is that, you know, it's something that can translate not only from the slopes but then also to other activities, maybe a little opera, maybe going out to dinner, depending on where you're going.
Yeah, you know, this piece over here by Spider that's in the middle of these 2 jackets, that's a great mid-layer, great for this time of year. Some people, you know, we have it in a men's version, and some guys are so warm that they can just wear that for spring skiing, because it is fleece, so it does have a little wind block in it, but then it looks really great to go out to dinner or opera. So transition is really nice, and they have a lot of nice colors, you know.
Again, really streamlined, so you're not that person on the mountain with the pockets open and the jacket flapping and overheating. I mean, I think that, you know, just as much as being cold on the mountain is an issue, being hot too, and then kind of being stuck with those layers and the whole thing. So if people want to come in and do a little browsing, maybe consolidate what they're going to be wearing on the mountain, tell us about your locations.
So we have 4 locations in the valley. We have Beaver Creek and Vail Village that are right in the resort locations on the mountain. We have a big flagship location in Avon, and then another new location in West Vail near the grocery stores. So we got you covered no matter where you're driving.
And so can people stop in before they go up to the mountain?
Yep. So we're open 8 to 8 every day. So a lot of time you can run in and still get up to the hill in time to catch the lift and first chair if you were trying to do that. We're open and accommodating for that, and then open nice and late as well. So if you're traveling and getting in late, your flight was late, we're there too.
Perfect. Kelly, thank you so much. Thanks. Always such a pleasure catching up with
you.
you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Christy Sports. And coming up next, we're going to check in with Ken to find out exactly what's happening with your local weather forecast.